Now, it's time to listen English.
Good evening, this is Robin Boswell at TBS Broadcast, your favorite talk show station. I'm quite pleased to tell you that we have a special guest, Henry Stevenson, in our studio today. He is well known as a co-founder of a private college in Canada, as well as a developer of education programs in diverse fields. As many of you already know, he has contributed to a variety of books and publications. Recently, he published his fifth book called Language Barrier, and you can find it in bookstores across North America. In this book, he places an emphasis on the importance of early language education. Today, he will talk about his new book, as well as the best way you can improve your speaking skills. At the end of the show, he will take phone calls from our audience. Don't hesitate to call us at 400-5400 if you'd like to ask him about any education issues.
And now we have a special interview with Gary Houston, the CEO and founder of Xenix Electronics. He is a former lawyer and executive recruiter, and he is a graduate of Harvard and Yale Law School. He has taught undergraduate students at the University of Chicago for the last 5 years. You have probably read his latest bestseller, How to Survive in Business. In this book, he argues that we should create our own opportunities and visions to survive and thrive in business. The book also deals with diverse issues faced by businesses of all sizes, from a small retail shop to a large multinational corporation. I'd like to remind you that he recently started his own blog with the sole intention of connecting with the public. You can check out more information about him there. Mr. Houston, let me begin today's interview by having you tell the audience how you started your own business.
Hello, this message is for Daniel Davis, the Vice President of TM Motors. This is James Tucker from Auto Manufacturers Association. I'm calling to remind you of our quarterly meeting this Friday. The main purpose of this meeting is to discuss how to survive in the recession that has hit the automotive industry lately. I'd like you to come up with ideas to make us stay afloat. We also invited government officials to the meeting in order to inform them of our current struggling situation and ask for a short-term government bailout of the nation's car makers that is tied to industry restructuring. The meeting is scheduled to be held on January 14th at 6 p.m. at the Lincoln Center. You can reach me at 390-1276 if you have any inquiries regarding the conference. I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Bye.
Good evening, everyone. I am so honored to receive this prestigious award in front of my fellow journalists. In my 30 years of experience, this moment will be the most unforgettable because receiving the recognition of my peers is most important to me. When I was young, I wanted to be a novelist, making lots of readers impressed. But as I got older, I realized that writing articles for the public could be just as satisfying. I've enjoyed every minute in the last 20 years at the Michigan Herald. Especially 10 years of experience as a correspondent in South America and Africa has fulfilled my career dream of becoming one of the top journalists in the world. My ambition as a reporter now is to make newspaper articles easier to read so that more people can know what is going on around the world. Thanks again for your support and have a wonderful evening.
As you know, we are in charge of the catering job for the annual board meeting of Suzuki Life Insurance this evening. As Suzuki Life Insurance has contracted with us for all of their catering needs for the last 10 years, they have been one of our most important clients to us. Therefore, it's essential for us to make this event successful. Now, let's go over today's work schedule briefly together. The first group of our guests will be here at 5:30, so we need to set up tables and chairs in the banquet room by 4 p.m. Appetizers should be ready to be served by 6 p.m. Make sure the main courses will be provided at 6:30 p.m. right after the Vice President finishes the opening speech. For those who are responsible for main entrees, you should begin your preparation by 5 p.m. Keep in mind that we are serving more than 100 guests today, and we should help and support each other to work as efficiently as possible.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma Franklin and welcome to Columbia Canyon Park. Columbia Canyon is a gift from past generations with an awe-inspiring view, and you will enjoy the amazing beauty of nature during our half-day tour. You can feel the sunshine and wind on your face while wandering along the trail. Also, you will have the chance to sit and watch the changing play of light and shadows on the hillside. You are welcome to capture breathtaking views and images with your camera, but you must remain on wooden walkways at all times. Please remember that your safety is our priority. Finally, I'd like to remind you that all kinds of food except portable water are prohibited in the park. If you have some in your backpack, please leave it here at the information booth.
I'd like to welcome all of you to the 10th Annual Development Workshop at Hilton Hotel in Salt Lake City. I'm Matt Little, the coordinator of today's event. I'm so excited to see the great turnout today. If you hadn't signed up for our lectures yet, please do so at the registration desk in the lobby. The schedule of activities and lectures will be available there. If you'd like to do a bit of sightseeing afterwards, you can pick up a guide to tourist attractions as well. I understand many of you are looking forward to this evening's opening ceremony in the Grand Ballroom. The ceremony starts with the opening address by Sharon Ross, as Secretary of Commerce, followed by the reception organized by the hotel. It features a great seafood buffet prepared by great chefs working here. I'm sure that this party will give you a great opportunity to get to know each other, so I hope to see all of you there later.
Attention all passengers with tickets for the 10 o'clock train to Paris. I'm sorry to tell you that the departure of this train has been cancelled because of an unexpected problem that occurred with the railroad. The technicians discovered damaged parts and they are trying to fix them as quickly as possible. Fortunately, it is estimated that later departures won't be affected. These later trains will depart at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. as scheduled. Please be informed that your ticket will be good for any of these trains if you'd like to take the later one. If you'd like a full refund, please visit one of our ticket counters on the first level of the terminal. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Are you interested in learning foreign languages? Do you suffer from a serious language barrier while you work or study? Then come to New Discovery Language Institution. Here are some unique benefits we can offer. First, all Internet users can access us at any time from any computer, whether you are at school or at home. Second, our education material delivered to you is of the highest standard, so you don't have to worry about unsuitable material being used in class. Besides, our professional instructors are all licensed, and they have at least 5 years or more teaching experience. Finally, there is good news for those who want to learn Chinese. We are scheduled to open an introductory Chinese course next month for the first time in town. This class will meet 2 times a week for 3 months. If you sign up for the class within this week, we offer a 20% discount. If you want more information, please call our office at 1-800-544-1233.
I'd like to welcome all of you to this year's first Movie Lovers Club monthly meeting. My name is Brian Nelson and I'm a community volunteer here at the Rec Centre. I've also worked with the club as a coordinator for the last 5 years. I'm glad that you'll have the chance to see great movies we selected for you this evening. Before we watch a series of unique films from independent producers, I'd like to hand out the list of films we prepared for today. Now sit back and enjoy today's first film.
Attention all factory workers. This is the reminder that our maintenance department will be conducting a routine inspection on all production equipment from 9 a.m. till noon today. Although our normal business operations are not affected, electrical services will be shut down for safety issue. As a result, all elevators, except the ones in the main factory building, won't operate during the inspection. If you have any questions or concerns, please call our maintenance office at extension 331. Thank you for your cooperation.
Good morning, Brian. This is Cindy from Chicago General Hospital. It's Tuesday at noon. I'm calling to remind you about your appointment to have your legs x-rayed at the Department of Radiology, which is located on the 3rd floor in our south wing. You are supposed to come to our clinic at 2 p.m. on Friday, but I recommend you come here at least 15 minutes earlier so that Dr. Carter, our radiologist, can tell you what to do in advance. If you want to make any adjustments, please call me back as soon as possible. Thank you.